let's watch it one more time, and then we'll talk about the video, and then kind of go through the behind the scenes stuff. Me like my own video. I don't give a fuck. Ooh, I unliked it. Let me like it. Hi, Lyra. Exactly. AMN isn't playing around anymore.
Been across the world in 1,000 ways, but my body stays. All the boys stay the same. New York to Maine.
Some girls try taking my name. Them girls insane, but I put my life in the frame. I'm sorry, babe.
Yeah, my girls, they go deep. No need to compete, oh no. They say you got it, girl. The one to keep my inside peace like gold.
No.
You got it good. If you wanna come take it off, I know a place we can go. If you wanna just take it fast, then I'll give you all control. Baby, if you can't get enough, it's half the city I own. Giving you my all when I'm next to low. I can't breathe when I'm next to you. You're my all. There's no taking it slow. You're good for the show and road. You're my number one. Snap, snap, pic, yeah, all on my phone. Show all the world I'm taking you home. Headlines say I'm out of control.
Chloe and AMN life like goals.
They go deep, no need to compete, oh no. They say you got it, girl. The one to keep my inside peace like gold. No, you got it good. Yeah, you're hitting me harder, harder than I've known. I'm the girl to go faster, but what's it gonna cost?
Can you keep all my secrets up into my world? Take a plunge in the deep end, it'll swallow you up.
Can you take it all and just take me home? I want you to control. I can't on my own, my own. I can't cry when I'm next to ya. I can't breathe when I'm next to ya. That feeling that takes control. What's gonna happen when the lights get low?
What's gonna happen when the lights get low? Get that feeling like I don't know. Are you next to go? Next to go.
Boom. The AMN logo at the end is so... Yes. Hold on, let me pull up the behind the scenes stuff. Revolutionary. Like, I don't know. Like, it's a bit like, wow. Like, I'm just so proud of me, Chloe, and Sarah. Me, Chloe. Me, Lyra, and Sarah. Like, I know it's just a GT music video and, like, whatever, but, like, you know, we're really... I feel like we've truly... I mean, like, we did Forever Obsessed. We've obviously been doing music for a while now, but, like, I feel like this is, like, where I'm like, whoa, we're really doing it. Like, we're really doing it. Have another sip, girl. Right, we've come so far. Let me read the description. Writing the song was written and filmed and directed and edited by Vivi, aka Scott Studios. The clothing, Viper Couture. I'm so sorry, y'all. I could not remember. They lent us the collection for the video, so Viper Couture. You know, we love you, Viper. The song was produced by K and GX Dior. Not custom produced, but maybe there's a song on the EP that was custom produced for us. Bite for mixing the song. We love you, Bite. Bite, I feel like this is our best work as a whole. Like, we sound so good. And, you know, a lot of it is due to Bite as well, obviously. Carlos, Vindy, Feline, Soze, Bobby for being in the video. Hold on. Um, yeah. What was I saying? Bobby, Soys, Carlos, Vindy, Valine for being in the video, and technically Oh No's in the video because Oh No was playing Chloe, so Oh No for being in the video, helping with the video. And what else? Alex for the new AMN logo. The new AMN logo. I love Alex. I love you, Alex. I can climb right next to you. Thank you. So let me pull up the behind the scenes stuff. Me not dox myself. I can climb right next to you. You're my all. Sorry, hold on. Okay, why can't I? What the hell? Why can't you take it all and just take me home? How do I do it where it's like sort of like a slideshow almost? Open with preview. Open a new tab. Okay, this works. This works. Boom, boom, boom. That's exactly what I was trying to do. Okay. So we... Oh, okay. Okay. Hold on. Why? I thought it was gonna be like a slideshow. Girl, hold on. Oh my god. How do I do this? Okay, I guess let me just... Okay, hold on. I'm so sorry, y'all. Tab. Oh my god, this is just so much work. Girl, let me just... Whatever. No, hold on. Okay, never mind, girl. No, hold on. How do I do this? Girl, it's like as soon... Oh, baby, I'm about to get my ass. I'm about to get my ass. Like when I do this, it's just... Girl, I could do it like this. But then... Okay, boom. Okay, so here we have the behind the scenes stuff. So we'll go through. This is like a little video that kind of shows what the like the raw shots were versus like after it was edited, color graded, effects, everything. So like the raw footage versus like the final edited footage. So a little video showing the comparison. So like the walk, the star fame, the star. You see the huge difference. Here was that one going so quick. So like this is like the billboard scene. As you can see, obviously it was just here. But then boom. It just goes so quick. Y'all get the gist. And then this is like the scene where it's like the magazine tabloids flashing on Paris. Boom. And then this is this scene was actually inspired by Piece of Me by Britney. So you see, boom, how clear and crisp it all looks after the group choreo, Sheen, Sarah in the mountains, Paris in the back of the limo, Paris on top of the limo, Paris with her gun. Yes, and then we have just a bunch of photos. Here is Bobby on an iPad during filming. Here is when Bobby was changing mid-scene and he went fully naked on the bottom half during the changing of things. Here is a random photo of Bobby. Here is a little photo of the group shot while we were filming it. Here is Paris. I want to give this photo to like Isaiah or someone and like get them to edit it. So that can be like Paris's new profile photo. Here is, so this is JJ with if he were to take all of the tattoos and right, so this is JJ. Yeah. This is JJ. No, it's just the lighting and it's just the yeah, so that's JJ. That is not a random man, that is JJ. You know, Paris in the back of the limo. You know, in the actual video, you know, you don't really see the guy. And then here is Paris. The quality kind of hard, but this is Paris. So this is just Paris's regular face, but this is with a custom skin. This is a skin that was made custom for Paris. Exactly. For the video. I think it was originally made for the Inferno video, but then we didn't do it. Or maybe, no, I think it was made for this video. Here is the scene of Sarah on the container. As you can see, she kind of had a different outfit and a different hair. And yeah, it was all green screen. Here is another shot of Sarah. And here is a group. So when you do music videos in GTA, you know, you have to make noise to make your character's mouth move. Obviously, you just have to make noise so it picks up the mic. Like, you know, you have to be like 5 4 3 2 1 5 4 3 2 1 5 4 3 2 1, so your mouth is moving. So this is how we were choosing to do it.
Oh my god, girl, I had to like hold my breath.
Oh
my god.
It was so. Let's just click start streaming. Oh, I genuinely, because we were all like just recording just for like behind the scenes stuff. I almost clicked start stream, so I almost leaked something. But yeah, you have to like make noise, and then here is a random photo of Bobby. And here is. Okay. There was a bit of drama on set. So Naomi showed up looking like this. And Carlos was like, oh my god, the Naomi skin, I haven't seen it in so long. I haven't seen the custom Naomi skin in so long. we really had to break the news to Carlos that Naomi did not look good. That she looked really chopped, as y'all would say, like busted. Carlos genuinely thought Naomi looked so good, that Naomi was the best looking bitch in the damn set, and we had to tell. It had to be an intervention. You know, we had to say, baby, you need to change the makeup, the eyebrows, everything. And then Carlos was like, no, like Naomi's supposed to look kind of like botched, But we were like, okay, well, it's just a mess. You just look a mess. Like Naomi looks horrible. So there was a bit of an intervention. And then this next one actually got leaked. This one got leaked. So I don't know who sent it in, but this is a photo of Vivica over Natalia's dead body, because when we were done filming, we just started like shooting each other and spawning shit in. And yeah, that's it. I mean, do y'all want to watch the video one more time? But maybe I'll kind of like, I think maybe this will be more like a breakdown, kind of explaining the story of the video and the song, because it's, you know, I didn't write the song, but there is kind of like a point of the song, like it was written for like this point of view. There's actually like a bit of a lore behind it, a bit of depth to it. So then when I heard, you know, about that, I was like, okay, let's, you know, I think I said earlier, or a few days ago, like, Control. A lot of my own ideas came to life. A lot of my own, not ideas, like inspirations, and some of the ideas kind of came to life. A lot of it was obviously Vivi, but you know, I finally gave a few ideas that like actually got taken in use. This was inspired by Tate McRae. There's like a photo of Tate McRae. You know, y'all know that photo. So I forgot what video it was. There was a video I kind of gave as inspo. I think was it my inspo or was it someone else's idea? What y'all see how the camera, especially in this shot, is kind of like swinging around, a lot of different angles, like, but kind of happening all at once. This was inspired by Sabrina, and then this was my idea, sort of, kind of, from the Piece of Me music video, because if you watch Piece of Me by Britney Spears, she kind of has a lot of magazines happening, and then this next shot is just kind of directly inspired. And actually, if you guys actually scan that QR code, it takes you to Control. It takes you to the song. The substance, I don't, maybe. I think it was Sabrina. I remember Sabrina being mentioned. So everyone scan that QR code. And then this is just Piece of Me. We tried to kind of get the outfit. Yeah, I mean, read the headlines. Kicked from CG. AMN, is it over? Drama. Like, you know, Paris kind of always has some drama going on. Paris Argo loses control. Which it all kind of plays into the video, the concept of the video, and the song. This is just paparazzi shot. This one was this is the one where I could say I could take full credit for it. It's not even pulled from anywhere. This, you know, as you can see, Paris, Sarah, and Chloe are wearing the AMN set, but they're surrounded, well, by the girls, but in this instance, it's just kind of by girls or fans, and they're all wearing the AMN set as well. And one thing, for the next caress, And for the next caress, I love using the canal. Let me take a sip. Let me take one more. For the next caress, one thing about me is I love the canal. I love using the canal, like river thing here. Not necessarily my idea, but I just love that. Got it good. This little, oh, actually, another detail about this shot is this was going to be, I don't think it's gonna happen. Well, especially not this one. For sure not this one. But this was intended to be AMN's new clothing and set. I think I said that already when it was using the EXO Argo photo. But this was going to be AMN's new clothing. The original concept was we would all be wearing this, but then we're surrounded by all the bitches in the old set. But I was like, I feel like it's kind of more of a concept if we're wearing B set and then they're all also wearing this. We're all wearing the same thing basically. And then this group choreo shots, I think it's kind of both me and mainly VV's. But I think I was like, we were thinking like we need some extra scenes to fill out the video, and I was like, let's get a big group shot. Let's get all the bitches together. Bobby is right there, but you can't really tell. So, actually, let's go back to that old photo. We got Naomi looking right. So, Naomi, Chloe, Paris, Bobby, Natalia, Vivica, and then Cheska is somewhere out of frame. Somewhere out of frame. Oh, right there. Y'all saw her. I own. Ooh, get my arm on the nice and low. There's no taking it slow. For this next scene coming up, we just want Chloe to look very glamorous. And then another little magazine shot. You know, this one, obviously. Where is Chloe? Because she never shows up. Where is Chloe? And as you can see, there's the AMN logo kind of in the background too. Where is Chloe? You know, that's kind of her moment. This plane shot. This shot, this is my favorite. These few shots are my favorite. This one. So, this shot, we'll talk about it more later. This shot, like, you see Paris is holding a gun. It's kind of bad girl. It's bad girl Paris. But then it's like, it switches. Like, so this is like gang Paris, right? But then it switches to like the more glamorous version of Paris kind of thinking. Like, it's almost like that was part of a vision. And she's sitting in the back of the limo. Just kind of like, you know? And then she's just going crazy. Group choreo shot. This was actually the first shot we ever did. Oh, this one was kind of my idea. Hold on. This was kind of my shot. Or my idea. To kind of pulled it from Britney Spears' Every Time. There's Bobby right there. Because in Britney Spears' Every Time video, you know, it's kind of her, like, just being hounded by the paparazzi, you know, even though she's going through something like terrible, which at that time, I didn't know Every Time was written of what the song was about. I just thought it was more about like how hungry the paparazzi are, but you know, duality of that, right? This shot, I mean, Paris, she has blood on her face. She's leaving the hospital with Bobby, and she's being surrounded by paparazzi, and even some of her friends who are like concerned or maybe praying for the downfall. This shot, as you can see, there's Chloe right there. There's all of the girls, like they're like, whoa, what's going on with Paris? And Bobby. This is actually referencing when Paris got kicked out of CG. And it was more like jokey, but like when the VVS girls surrounded her. And they were like, Paris, 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 Paris. And then it was London in roleplay taking her away, like dragging her to the car and pulling her away from all the paparazzi. This is kind of referencing an actual roleplay moment. And then this scene was kind of ties into the original idea, like they're all wearing the AMN set. Even Bobby, if you see Bobby, he's wearing like a makeshift boy version of the AMN set. You know, it kind of ties into the original idea, like we're wearing the AMN set and all these other bitches are wearing the AMN set, but they're in the back acting crazy, fighting, while, you know, we are just having our shine. Except for Chloe. Except for Chloe. Chloe did get beaten up, but I mean, that's more like the joke that, like, even today, Chloe was fighting people while on stage. Like, Chloe is the one who's gonna go out and fight the crazy bitches. And then it's for a split frame, but it's Paris covered in blood, standing in the cubby. But then, you know, it zooms in and then it switches to like this more like sad shot of Paris, but then it goes to this glamorous one of Paris. Then it goes to kind of like gang Paris. Another glamorous shot. I honestly don't know what Sarah's going through in this video, but if we think about it now, Sarah's kind of getting into the gang life too, so she's getting pulled in. I don't know, we didn't intend for that, obviously, but, you know, if you think about it. You know, Paris, and then it's Paris collapsing or dying on the Walk of Fame. And then it ends with Paris leaving with Bobby, and then boom. Wow. Again. If you haven't, go watch the music video, go like and comment, and then, I mean, we'll just kind of play the video one more time, but I'll kind of just talk over it, more for just the song playing. So the song, if you think about the first verse, it kind of starts kind of a bit braggy. The song kind of starts a bit braggy. But then as the song goes on, like, my body says, that line, we need a lyrical breakdown. Should I pull up the lyrics? Like this is like Genius or something. We'll do the lyric breakdown here. Ooh, oh wait, hold on. I have to like hide. Hold on, let me just log out. I almost leaked the name of the EP. Okay. Yeah, I can cry when I'm next to ya. I can breathe when I'm next to you. Get that feeling that takes control. What's gonna happen when the lights get low? Okay. I'm gonna go deep. Okay. We're on SoundCloud. Okay. Been across the world in 1,000 ways, but my body stays. Pause it. Been across the world in 1,000 ways, but my body stays. So, the actual line, I thought the grammar was incorrect, so I changed it. It was supposed to be "but my bodies stay," but it's like "but my body stays." Because even though Chloe Monroe is going all over the world, her body stays. Her heart stays with the one that she loves.
All the boys stay the same.
New York to Maine.
Some girls try taking my name, them girls insane, but I put my life in the frame, I'm sorry, babe.
So, that one. For the next chorus. I didn't write the song. You know, as we see right here. I didn't write the song. So, I don't know what she intended for Paris to mean in this line. But what I will take it as is, you know, a lot of people just want to be Paris. And, you know, better put my life in a frame. Like, take a photo of it, frame it, hang it on your wall. And, you know, I'm sorry, babe. But, like, it's not like, I'm sorry. She's not genuinely sorry. She's like, I'm sorry, babe. Like, it's like sarcastic. She's not actually sorry. Self-explanatory. Self-explanatory. I'm crying. I don't know why I needed to pause.
If you wanna come take it off, I know a place we can go. If you wanna just take it fast, then I'll give you all control. Baby, if you can't get enough, it's half the city I own. Giving you my all when the lights too low. I can't breathe when I'm next to you. You're my all. There's no taking it slow. You're good for the show and road. You're my number one.
Pretty self-explanatory, right? Pretty self-explanatory. If you can't get enough, it's half the city I own. I mean, AMN, they're the #1 girl trio. I mean, like, and if you really think about it in Prodigy, like, AMN is at least in Prodigy lore, like, a huge group, like a huge pillar of the music. The music industry in Prodigy. Maybe not outside of Prodigy. So you know, it's half the city I own. Like, they own half the city, cause I mean, they're rich and they're powerful and they're connected. Give you my all when the lights turn low. I can't breathe when I'm next. I mean, y'all get that. I'm crying. You're good for the show on the road. You'll get that. I'm crying.
Snap, snap, pic, yeah, all on my phone. Show her the world, I'm taking you home. Headlines say I'm out of control. Chloe, I'm AMN, life like gold.
I mean, that's a very Chloe fitting line, you know. She's showing off the person she's with, you know. The headlines are always talking about her. Los Angeles Celebs, Chloe M updates, Sarah Crave, Natalia Pop. What other ones are there? You know. They're all they're always talking about her. They're always talking about her. You know, she's a troublesome one. Chloe AMN lifelike goals. So I mean that's self-explanatory too. Like Chloe's life is goals, AMN's life is goals. Goals. AF. Literally goals. AF. Like, my life with Ava. My life has Ava. Whatever her name is. Whatever that bitch said. Sorry. Yeah. AMN's life is goals.
They go deep, no need to compete, oh no. They say you gotta go. The one to keep my inside peace like gold.
No.
You got it good. Yeah, you're hitting me harder, harder than I've known. I'm not gonna go faster.
Come on.
But what's it gonna
Come on, everyone.
Can you keep all my secrets up into my world? Take a plunge in the deep end, it'll swallow you up.
Cut the track. So, this kind of ties into the original idea of the Inferno music video. So, the Inferno music video was going to happen around the same time the Venus Records and CG beef happened. So, but that's kind of where it all stems from. Because if you think about it in roleplay, maybe not so much anymore since a lot of like Paris's friends are kind of like they're tame now. But like back then, like it was like BVS and Venus, and like it was CG was always butting heads with the girls and Venus and you know all the shootings, all that roleplay, right? So the Inferno video was kind of gonna play on the concept of Paris dealing with CG, like her gang life, her crazy terrorist gang life, and her more like girly girl, like friend group, pop star world clashing together. But, you know, obviously the video got scrapped, or it never happened, it never even started, really. But, the Control music video kind of picks that back up, but makes it more generic. It's not like directly CG, but, you know, kind of playing on that. So it's, yeah, you hitting me harder. I'm the girl to go faster, but what's it gonna cost? Obviously, Sarah is saying this line, and it's, you know, it applies to her too, but it applies to Paris. Like, Paris's life moves so fast. What's it gonna cost her? It could cost her so much because, you know, sometimes the two things just clash together. You know what I mean? Can you keep all my secrets? Step into my world. Take a plunge in the deep end. It'll swallow you whole. I mean, that's just kind of Paris talking about it. Like, you know, can the person she is referring to keep up? And can they keep her secrets? You know, the things they might hear from her or witness. You know, CG, gotta stay tight lips. It's not like Paris is a loudmouth, but, you know, just like the things of Paris's life, and not even just CG. I mean, Paris is just kind of crazy and erratic and emotional and you know what I mean? Take a plunge in the deep end, it'll swallow you whole. Like, this person just gotta dive in, and it might end up consuming them in a good way or a bad way.
Can you take it all and just take me home? I want you to control. I can't my own. I can't cry when I'm next to ya. I can't breathe when I'm next to ya. Get that feeling and taste control. What's gonna happen when the lights get low?
So this part, again, it's Sarah singing it. And obviously, it applies the most to Paris, but it applies to all the girls. You know, they're all kind of crazy. But I want you to control, I can on my own. Like, this whole part is basically just like, the girls, I guess Sarah, she's saying it, like just giving yourself up and just like letting the walls fall, letting your guard down. But what is gonna happen when the lights get low? What's gonna happen when the walls come down? When they let, when the AMN girls let the people see them for their raw, true self. So it's like the fear of that, the fear of that.
Happen when the lights get low. Get that feeling like I don't know. Are you next to go? Next to go.
So that, I mean, that she's just repeating, Paris is just repeating, no, like, because what is going to happen when the walls fall? What is going to happen when the walls fall, when the lights get low? Get that feeling like, I don't know. Are you next to go? Next to go. This one is, because if you think about it, maybe not until recently, but Paris hasn't really ever been in a sincere relationship. If you think about it, Paris has never really been. So get that feeling like, I don't know. She doesn't know that feeling. She doesn't know that feeling. Like, so maybe now she does. I don't know. Maybe in roleplay, I'll have Paris murder JJ, so she still doesn't know that feeling. Are you next to go? Next to go. That is just the fear of, I mean, if you think about it, you know, I don't want to say Paris has ran through, but if you think about it, I mean, it sort of ties into, you know, if you think about, again, this, I feel like I don't have to say that, it's just roleplay, I'm crying. But, you know, like, Paris is always afraid, like, is this person gonna realize, like, it's too much for them, they can't keep up with her, they can't keep up with her life, or she's too crazy, or this and that. You know, that sort of idea. So that's why Paris is saying, are you next to go? Because, like, is this person gonna be feared? Will Paris end up hurting this person, or will this person just get scared? Sort of thing. So that's why Paris is just saying in that part, are you next to go? Because she's wondering, like, are you gonna be like the other ones and just leave for whatever reason? Or not? Or not? And that is the lyrical breakdown. Wait, why do I feel like I actually broke that down very clearly? Yeah, maybe I need to start drinking, I'm crying. But that's what I was saying, like, it's really the second half of the song. Again, I didn't write the song, Vivi wrote the song, but, you know, obviously I played Paris, or Paris is, just think about Paris's story, everything Paris has been through, literally, up until now, like, that's kind of what this was written about. It's really just touching on that. And I mean, you can listen to this and you don't have, this song can maybe apply to some people, some of you who have been through so much. Maybe not as much as Paris, I don't think any of you are in terrorist organizations, but this is the first AMN song that has like some true depth to it, you know? Does anyone relate? Maybe, does anyone relate to any of the lines here? Who is afraid of letting their walls down and letting people into their world? I know you do, Lolo Jade. I know you do, Lachi Clarky. And especially Jessie OAO too. Especially you. Because I know your life is crazy, girl. But yeah, it's the first AMN song that has some true depth. And I don't know, it is like, wow, like, it is like, honestly, I mean, the first song to truly make me just feel something. Thank you, Haraju. Thank you, Adekotoro. I'm so excited. And yeah, like we said on that stage, the AMN EP is coming soon. We're just quickly finishing a few things up. There is another song that I actually wrote ages and ages and ages ago that I feel kind of ties into this song. It kind of is like a sister to this song. And honestly, let me say, I am so proud of myself for writing this particular song that I'm talking about. Not obviously not Control, in case you're just coming in. But this one song, I can't say the title of it, but I wrote it, and it kind of has a story, not a story too. I wrote it ages and ages ago. I don't know what I was going through that day, but I was going through something. But mainly written from Paris POV. Okay, let me get these back. Boom. And that's it. And that is it. Let's get out of this bush, hang out for a little bit. Again, go retweet if you haven't. And that link has everything. That link has the music video on all platforms. We did it, y'all. We did it. So proud. I know. I mean, me, Sarah, and Lyra, when we got the final edit of the music video, we watched it all together. And we were just kind of like, wow. Wow. Like, I feel like, you know, I mean, it is, you know, what is it, role play. Lyra, okay, well, she wasn't there when we first watched the music video. But, like, you know, it's like the first time that it was like,